Hey, what's up? What is up, guys? It's Arjun bringing you a brand new video. Back on this $50 to $100 $10,000 challenge. We had an amazing weekend. Hope all of you guys did as well. If you guys are following me on my Trader Circle Instagram, I told you all about the move that was about to happen with Bitcoin. Right around here, right? I was talking about how price is about to destroy all these trend line traders and start hitting, these 12 to 13,000 plus levels over the next coming weeks. We've already almost hit 11 within the past week or so of me talking about this trend line getting broken and destroyed. And I was able to capitalize on at least some of it. Hopefully, you guys were as well. I took a position here. My lot size was a little too big. I think I talked about that, and it came down, margined me out. No worries. The following day, I took a position, and fortunately, there wasn't that much drawdown. I saw this accumulation happen here, right here near the open of the day. With Bitcoin, which usually happens, the moves usually happen near the open of the day where you can catch an entry, or you get the explosiveness around the open or close of days or open and close of weeks. And anyways, I saw this accumulation style happening here. Price pulled up, pulled back. I went in for the entry, put the trade in, went to sleep. Woke up, bang, this entire move happened. I closed out around here. That took me from 19 to almost back to $45. Then I started taking a couple more positions on the buy here. Basically got margined out of a couple of them, tried to take a little bit too big of a lot, no worries. Re-entered and then rode some of this all the way back up again. That put my account around, I want to say around $60 to $70. And then this morning, during New York session, I ended up trading GBP USD. GBP USD right here. We'll put on my kill zone indicator. Price came down into the 62.71% retracement level, the ICT optimal trade entry, about a 20 pip stop loss. I didn't catch this entire move. I was planning to, but I was like, we caught a nice little bag, 20-30 pips. Let's go ahead and close out. Made some money there. GBP JPY, same thing. Ended up entering here initially. Price pulled all the way up, didn't get out, came all the way back down, and then I took some re-entries and got in and out a few times before we finally made this push up and ended up clearing some nice profit there as well. So my FX book, like always, hasn't updated again yet. I'm gonna refresh it again. It hasn't updated yet, but you can see. All right, I'm gonna go to balance. Right, 1957 was the balance on, what was that, Friday? And then wait, let me double check that real quick. 24. Okay, no, 1957 was a bounce on Saturday. After price had after we took that quick little L, that margin out L on Bitcoin, then we took the buys up on Bitcoin, and price put us up. It put us up to $28 or something like that. And then it was still floating, and then the following day we were able to take it up to 70, and now from 70 we pulled the account up to just shy of $90. We're at $89.57. So we went from $19.57 all the way up to almost literally an exact $89.57. So we did over $60. We did $60 of profit in the last 3 days, between Saturday, Sunday, and today, Monday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we've made $60 in the past 3 days, which is absolutely phenomenal from an account that we started at with $50. So now we're back in the blue. We're back in the black. We're back in the blue. However you want to say it. We are back in profit on this account as a complete whole. Yeah, we're currently up basically almost 100% on the account. We're just $10 shy. So what is that, like almost 80%? We're up almost 80% on this account. Now, again, I want to tell you guys, past profits don't guarantee future results. Yada yada yada. You guys know the disclaimers, right? Like, you know, the markets are different every single day. You guys can see my journey. I've went from 50, took it up to 64, came back down. You know, we're back down to 36, back up to 45, down, and then explosion back to the upside. Right? It's just about catching the right waves and moves, and you know, for everything to click. You know, your trading is literally gonna be like trading. It's gonna go up. You know, it's gonna be up some days, it's gonna be down some days, but you just got to make sure that your upswings are way bigger than your downswings, and that's how you end up being a profitable trader and stuff like that. So now that we're close to, you know, basically close to $90 on the plan, we basically knocked out day 1, day 2, day 3, and we're basically working on day 4. So over the weekend, basically, I was able to get rid of all the losses that we took last week, and now, you know, we're ready to crush it this week. To potentially, I want to aim to get to this $300 mark by the end of the week. So let's actually, I'm gonna do something real quick. I did make like a sheet that I was working on. Alright. So based on, this is a little bit different than the harmonic pip plan, because and this is like basically how I want to be trading, is to you know, clear each of these levels. Basically we cleared 80. Now we're shooting for 116. This is basically how I was going to try and take the 50 up to the first 5,000 or so, you know, risking this amount, and then, you know, when we get a reward of either 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 1 to 3, that's going to help us, you know, boost to the next day. I think I was focusing on catching 1 to 3s for this, but I think 1 to 2 is more 1 to 2 is probably a little bit more feasible, based on what we've been doing so far. But we're going to keep aiming for those 1 to 3s, because eventually they are going to start to hit. Yeah, so by the end of this week, if, you know, we land, I would like to land in between here somewhere, or even here. This would be like the benchmark that I would like to be at by the end of the week. By the end of next week, get to 616 or so. Basically, by the end of August, I think we can clear, based on how this, you know, depending on how this week goes, based on the end of August, I think we could maybe clear the entire challenge, or at least get halfway through. You know, I would like to be somewhere in between halfway through with the entire challenge, or, you know, at least up to, or complete it, basically halfway or done by the end of August. And I think that's totally doable. And yeah, it's gonna be absolutely nuts what I think I personally can do. I'm not saying anybody else can do this. You know, it's a challenge that I'm doing for myself, and I'm just documenting the journey, right? So I don't want you guys to, like, you know, believe, well, you know, you guys can believe what you want to believe, but I'm not saying that you can do this, and I'm not saying that you will do this, right? It's just a matter of, you know, it's a matter of trading experience, a matter of the knowledge that you have, and the, you know, the amount that you study, and the amount of execution and emotional intelligence that you can have on these charts when you are taking trades. I can tell you guys the best of the best trades that I've taken, especially the Bitcoin trades ones, especially when I trade Bitcoin, it's really about, okay, you know, I'm gonna take this trade, I'm gonna put it in, and I'm really just gonna forget about it, because I've done the analysis, I've done what needs to be done, and, you know, I can check up on it every once in a while, but I can't be hawking it. Otherwise, you know, you're just gonna end up, you know, either missing out on profit and closing too early, or you're gonna, you know, you're just gonna screw yourself mentally. Like, really, I could have taken this trade right here, that I had taken, and just held that one position and ended up making $127 on that same position instead of waking up, closing it, checking it, or if I had just put the same, put another 0.01 and then held that, right, made 106 and then made the 45 or so that I did. That would have been $200 worth of trades right there, without really killing myself with the trades that I took, and without hawking the chart so much, right? So it's just a matter of being patient, and trusting your analysis. That's going to help you a lot. The same thing on GBPUSD, right? If I had just literally just taken this trade, put it in, put 1.29 in as my target, and just walked away, forgot about it. Literally bought just in a few hours with the 15 pip stop loss that I had, and shooting for basically 50 to 60 pips, right? This could have been a very clean move that resulted in $30+ if I had just done that and walked away. So it's just a matter of holding these trades. Yeah, easily over $50 in profit on this trade, because it would basically been a 0.1 position on this. But yeah, that's what we've done so far. I'm super excited for this week. Usually I've also found like the end of the week, the beginning of the week, the end of the week, the beginning of the month, and the end of the month are great times to kind of take positions. Oh, and I also took an L on GBP/AUD again, so I think I'm just gonna stop trading this for a little while. But basically what I was expecting to happen did happen, right? And then I was just kind of waiting for a retracement to take a potential another trade down. But price had other plans to further take liquidity above here, and it may even try to get above here before it, either wants to completely break structure or then end up falling later. But it does look like that it will potentially. I still think it's pretty bearish, just in my personal opinion, but it just needs to break down lower. I did call this happening basically. These arrows were the ones there from the weekend. I was expecting price to come here, give a retracement and then drop, right? But price went straight there, didn't give a retracement and ended up coming up. We had this nice double bottom that price had to take out right there, right? Wick that out, and if I was watching this during the London session, right, I could have taken a quick little buy here and rode that up, at least to the 50-60 area, 50-62% area where I was expecting price to reverse again. But that would have been a 60 pip trade with like a very minimal stop loss, because I knew this was just a stop hunt right here. So yeah, so we did end up losing that one as well. But like so far, as you guys can see, like on my FX book, like the trades that I'm taking, like we win a lot of them. Winning a lot of them. It's just well, I mean, we did take a lot over the weekend, right? 13 or so, and that kind of skewed these numbers a little bit. But still, like overall, like we're winning over 70% of the time right now, and this is gonna go up a little bit more once these are closed out, and everything, and it all settles through. Probably closer to like 80% or something. But yeah, a lot of people are better short traders. I think I'm just a better long trader. Like buy positions, I'm really good at finding buy scenarios. Better finding buy scenarios than I'm at finding sell scenarios. So maybe I'll just focus a little bit more on buying positions than I do on selling positions, which is weird because a lot more people are better at depicting sell positions and they make a lot more money off selling. But according to my FX book so far, right, I make way more money buying than I do selling. So yeah, like you guys can see, my best trade was $26.16. Fire. My worst trade was only -17. Not too bad. Best trade in pips, over 262 pips. Worst trade in pips, -90 pips. So right now we have a positive expectancy too. It's looking real good. Looking real good. Alright. That's pretty much it for today's video, guys. If you guys liked the video, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for the journey. We're about to do some crazy things in the rest of July, the rest of August. A lot of things that I want to launch coming forward once I complete this challenge. Yeah, a lot of different things I want to start bringing to the table in terms of content for you guys on the channel. A lot of different things. Basically all of it will most likely be free. I know there's a lot of people out there saying Forex isn't cool, Forex is a scam, Forex is this, Forex is that. You know, because of the different experiences they've had with the different amount of people that have either taught them, exposed them to it, or whatever. And I just want to have fun. I just want to find people that connect to the charts at a different level, and you know, are ready to make some change, ready to learn something new, and just do some crazy stuff. Just have a whole bunch of fun doing it, and maybe document the journey a little bit. And that's pretty much it. I will see you guys in the next one tomorrow. Let's go ahead and crush it. Hopefully the rest of you guys that are watching this are having an amazing time trading, having an amazing time learning. I am gonna plug my man ICT again. Go through his videos. I'm re-going through a lot of his videos. I think I'm gonna sit down and like actually take notes to a lot of his videos again now. Where is he? Inner Circle Trader. Make sure you guys just watch everything, man. Just watch everything. There's so much material that he gives out for free to help people make money trading and stuff like that. And I'm sure a lot of it is going to help you guys as it's helping me become more profitable. I've learned from a few different people. I've learned from Inner Circle Trader. I've learned from IM Academy. I've learned from Ryan Giplin and Technical Prosperity. I've learned from some people that are not as well known, so you guys really won't know them. And people on and off major platforms that teach how to trade. But basically, I've learned from a lot of different people and gathered a lot of different ideals and ideologies. But smart money concepts have been the major foundation that's been allowed me to see a lot of success, and see a lot of success quickly once I started to apply them correctly. And the more and more that I do so, the more and more that you guys do so, I'm sure you guys will find similar amounts of success, if not better success, or worse. I'm not saying you guys will become profitable or anything like that, but just give it a try, right? If you're a trader, if you're somebody who wants to learn how to trade, I think this is a good place to you know, get some good information about smart money techniques and stuff like that, especially from somebody who was I believe ICT had learned from a few people that were institutional traders and stuff like that. If you guys listen to his story on a podcast or something, he's talked about it a little bit. But yeah, that's basically it. That's basically what I wanted to share with you guys. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.